Good afternoon and welcome to Singapore Zoo, formerly known as Mandai Zoo. You can find Singapore Zoo in the Mandai region of Singapore, which is more precisely in the central catchment area of Singapore, which is a heavily forested area of a very otherwise densely populated city in Singapore. Central catchment area, it's full of wetlands and lakes and forested terrain, so really beautiful part of Singapore here where the Singapore Zoo is. And the Singapore Zoo, as the name might give away, is actually part of the wider Mandai Wildlife Reserve. Here at the Mandai Wildlife Reserve, you've also got other big attractions such as the Singapore Night Safari, River Wonders and Bird Paradise, the latter of which has only just recently opened in the last few months and replaced the nearby Jurong Bird Park, which closed several years back. Singapore Zoo, for your information, is open 7 days a week from 8:30 a.m. through to 6 p.m. daily. The nearby Night Safari is also open, but obviously at night time. That opens at 7:15 p.m. and closes at 12 midnight sharp. Conveniently, there is a food court at the entrance of the zoo and very close to the Night Safari as well, so you can actually get dinner there if you're going to do the zoo and the Night Safari all in the one day. Admission tickets to Singapore Zoo do cost 50 Singapore dollars and must be booked online prior to entering the park. You can't just go up to a counter and book a ticket anymore, as I found out when I arrived there. They do have some kiosks at the entrance that you can sort of use to buy tickets, although I didn't find them that easy to use, to be honest. So your best bet is to book online before you even go. Strangely enough, the kiosks didn't seem to have pay wave or pay pass or FPOS, so you had to kind of do the booking on the screen just like you would do at home and put in all your information and manually put your credit card in and all that sort of stuff. Had quite a lot of trouble with it. Yeah, it was just strange. You couldn't just select a ticket and pay with FPOS or PayPass. But never mind, yeah, just book it online. It's a lot easier before you go. You can also get multi-part tickets, so you can get tickets to go to either 2 or all 4 of the parks. You can get considerable discounts by doing this, especially if you get the 4-park pass. I think it comes off around 40% discount in total. So if you are planning to visit all of them, definitely worth getting a pass so you can visit all of them in your one visit to Singapore. Just a little bit of a heads up as well, the Mandai Wildlife Reserve and some of its attractions are very popular places in Singapore, both for tourists and locals alike. Some of the attractions, most namely the Singapore Night Safari, you do on occasions during peak periods. This is often kind of weekends, local school holidays, public holidays, that sort of stuff. Some of the time you do have to book a predetermined entry arrival slot online before you visit. So yeah, it's worth just checking the website before you visit, just in case you do need to book an entry slot. But yeah, for the Singapore Zoo today, there was no problem just going straight in. But unfortunately, I had planned to go the Night Safari the same night. But yeah, unfortunately, that was all sold out. You had to book a slot in advance. But never mind, I will do Singapore Night Safari next time I'm here in Singapore for sure. I've done it a few times before in previous visits. Definitely will recommend that as well. One final word of advice for visitors to Singapore Zoo or any of the attractions here at Mandai Wildlife Reserve. It is a little bit of a hike from most of where the tourists and that would be staying in Singapore, anywhere like Marina Bay or the Central Business District or Orchard Road. So yeah, it is about a 20-minute drive from the Orchard Road area. You can just get a taxi. They're pretty affordable in Singapore. Probably going to cost you around 20 Singapore dollars. Otherwise, you can get the train there. You can get either the North-South line or the Thomson East Coast line. And then there's also like a shuttle service from one of the nearby train stations as well, which Mandai Wildlife Reserve operate. So yeah, that takes about 45 minutes from sort of Marina Bay or Orchard Road if you are taking public transport. But yeah, that's definitely a lot cheaper way if you want to go that way. But yeah, now for the next little bit, just enjoy the walking tour today around the beautiful Singapore Zoo. Just a friendly reminder, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel if you enjoy this or many of my other content from Singapore, my flight reviews, my walking tours, hiking tours, all that sort of stuff, aviation stuff from around the world. So if you do enjoy it, really appreciate it. Give it a like, subscribe to the channel, engage, leave your feedback, all that sort of stuff. That would be really amazing. But for now, just enjoy our beautiful tropical afternoon here in the lush Singapore Zoological Gardens.
They are very shy in nature and they are very elusive. So we love these. Oh, there you go.
Rồi trong phim anh ơi cắt ra. Прихожу к ним.
Also reminded outside, you know, you have a several durian, coconut, and sugarcane tree. Jati is the largest in the herd. Is fed with common the ball on the herd, and they are living together most of the time. And finally, we have common.
Adik yang rồi, nó có mẹ. Quét đi chết.
Thanks for sharing.
Iya lah, cuma. E qual que é o nome dele? Ligolotto. Nej.
Cuando le dice había caído lo que es la cara, ella lo pies la mía hacia atrás, es una T sobre la nuca, y mi madre mía que se me pasa la palma. Jangan lupa udah pasti.
Thanks very much for watching our walking tour from Singapore Zoo this afternoon. As you can see, we've got our afternoon out of the way just in time here as typical late afternoon thunderstorm rolls through Singapore. But yeah, it's been a really pleasant Sunday afternoon here in Singapore. Definitely a great place to kill a morning or kill an afternoon. So yeah, really hope you've enjoyed it. Really hope you get to see some lovely animals and also some lovely tropical gardens and lush sort of rainforest environment. So yeah, really world-class destination. If you have enjoyed it, really appreciate it. Give it a like, hit that subscribe and bell button so you won't miss another one. Plenty of other great content on the channel coming up from Singapore, such as my Singapore walking tour, Marina Bay at night walking tour, and a walking tour around Sentosa Island and also the botanical gardens. So stay tuned for those. Also got a diverse range of other sort of travel related content on the channel, everything from flight reviews, train reviews, walking tours, hiking tours, driving tours, bus reviews, plane spotting, aviation news, all that sort of stuff on the channel. So yeah, feel free to check out that. Also check out my website aussiejetsetter.com.au where you'll see all those flight reviews, industry news, destination guides, frequent flyer hacks and more. Put a link to my socials in the description as well, so please don't forget to check out that. But in the meantime, thank you very much for watching today's walking tour around the magnificent and iconic Singapore Zoo that never disappoints. And yeah, safe travels. Until next time, thanks for watching.